Hey guys, Matty here from Exponential Performance Coaching. I got a question about strength training. Now this person emailed me and said, I haven't done any strength training in the past, I'm a triathlete. What would you suggest I do? Now, never having met the person, what I would suggest is this, and most people will hopefully get a lot out of this and be able to take it and to apply it to their own training. Now, when you do strength training, you can improve performance either indirectly or directly. And what I mean by that is a direct performance improvement is the actual improving the muscle's ability to generate force or resist fatigue. And that actually improves your direct performance, whether it be swimming, biking or running. However, indirectly, there are a lot of performance improvements to be made as well. And this indirect performance improvements comes through injury prevention. So if you're stronger, more structurally sound, you're able to train harder when you're biking, swimming and running, and then indirectly improve your performance. And also through stability, better transfer of power and that sort of thing. So let's have a look at one thing pretty much everybody can do, and that is improve their performance indirectly through these simple things. Now, if you take your attention to my wonderful stick man on the board there, what you'll see is he's facing that way. There's his nose, there's his feet pointing that way. That's pretty obvious based on the excellent drawing. Now, what we'll have a look at is this is the shoulder area and this is the pelvis area. And what's happening with most people, especially endurance athletes, is we get what's called an upper cross and a lower cross syndrome. And what this is that the muscles here, so the deep cervical muscles, and then down here your rhomboids, these here get very weak. And then on the other hand, our pectorals down here, and then up through our traps and upper back, these get very tight. And what happens is we get a rounding in the shoulders. So we get this sort of a motion. It's called a kyphosis. So we get this rounding at the top. And then if we look down at the lower cross, the exact same things happen. We have weak abdominals and weak or inactive glutes. And then on the other side of the cross, you usually have very tight and strong hip flexors and quads. And then we have a very tight lower back or erector spinae muscles that are pulling. And this again causes our pelvis to round this way, tilt down, and we get a sway back going on, so a curve in our back. Now this here tends to happen in about 95% of the endurance athletes that I see and deal with. And then if you just walk around at any race, in the gym or just down the street, most people have this problem going on. Rounded shoulders because we spend so much time on our bikes, but also at the computer, driving our car, picking up kids, washing dishes, whatever it might be. And then we get really tight hip flexors and quadriceps because of all the training that we do, but then also all the time that we spend sitting, driving, everything strengthens, and then our glutes get very weak and inactive, and then it's no surprise that we're experiencing back pain. So what the hell does this have to do with strength training? Well, now you know the tight areas and the weak areas that need to be developed. Your indirect strength training should target these areas, and your mobilization and stretching and foam rolling should target the tight areas. So take this model and use it when you're in the gym and when you're doing your mobilization exercises. If you've got any questions, you need more specific help with this, just get in touch with me, let me know, and we'll get you sorted. Keep the questions coming. I want to keep giving you guys the good information so you can train harder and smarter.